Hello lovies, and welcome back to Missy Journals, and today is the first video of Gratitude is My Attitude series on my channel. I am so excited about this. So this video is going to be sped up pretty fast. I sat down Sunday afternoon to do this, and I really got into it, and when I came back to edit it, it was over 2 hours long. So I got 2 hours of footage in about 20 minutes. So I wanted to show you the whole process because some people absolutely love to watch the whole process, like your whole thinking process, you know, things that you put into it, and all of that is in here. And I even left in some like little bloopers. I think like twice I cut printables, and the very last snip sent my printable flying into the abyss and I couldn't find it. And then like twice my washi like rolled off my desk and I have no idea. I could not find it. I found it later, but I couldn't find it in the moment. So you might see my hands like moving in odd ways and things like that, but I left it in there so you guys can catch it, maybe give you a little giggle, you know, the woes of journaling, right? But what I have for you guys today is I am prepping the first 8 days of my gratitude journal, because for me, I want to work ahead, and this is going to be very raw and unfinished because I want to work ahead to pre-prep my journal so that each day I will go in and write what I'm grateful for, my scripture, and then add the final touches. So my plan for the channel is at the beginning of the week to put a process video similar to this one out that shows you me working ahead and prepping my pages. And then at the end of the week, probably on Sunday, do a flip through of the past week, and you guys can see how I bring it all together in its final stages, because of course I'll be adding more stickers, probably more washi, my journaling, the writing, all of the details. And I also will be working on my intentions page, which I'm going to do off camera just on my own. So you'll also be able to see that as well. So that is my intentions with this series on my channel for the month of November. I'm really excited about it. And of course, I'm going to try to do some different editing techniques for future videos so that you guys aren't bored seeing the same thing over and over. But for the very first video, I thought it would be fun for you guys just to see the whole process of me putting together these pages. Now, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, of course, just like you guys, I go on YouTube and look for videos for inspiration or to see if somebody, I can learn like a new tip or maybe a trick or something like that. And I noticed that what a lot of people are doing is the same process. They're working ahead so that their journal is kind of prepped for them each day. But I did notice that they're kind of doing the same technique. Every day, you know, there's different stickers or different journaling card or whatever, but it kind of looks similar to every day. That may work for people. I'm not sure that would kind of work for me. I get bored with things very easily, and I think if I was using the same concept for every single page, I think I would get bored very quickly. I might be full steam ahead for like a week or two and then kind of like fizzle out because I'm bored with it. So I'm approaching my gratitude journal more like a junk journal, where I'm going to have tip outs, flip outs, tip ins, pockets, tuck spots, all of that fun stuff in my journal, and just so that I can keep it very interesting. I like texture, I like very bold colors, and it has to be different. And then I'm taking some techniques that I saw on YouTube and applying them. So my first 2 days, which I'm working on here now in front of you, one page signifies 1 day. So that's day 1 and 2. But when I get ready to turn these pages, I will break up the next 2 pages in between 4 days, and they'll be boxed style. So I'll flip in between all of that so that I keep myself interested and keep coming back to my gratitude journal. So my best advice for you guys is to really and truly do what works best for you. Some of my favorite things, of course, if you're an OG, you know, is ripping paper. So you constantly will probably see a theme running through my journal is I loved rip paper. So that'll probably always be on my pages. I have 1,000,001 printables, which is probably why this video in its original form was 2 hours long because I spent much time, and I mean much time, going through my little box of printables and trying to find out what works, what I like with what colors seem to match. But for me, that is part of the joy of journaling. For others, that is very frustrating. So you have to do whatever works for you, really and truly. Don't try to find or follow somebody else's formula. Really do what's going to keep you interested and sparked with that creative juice to keep coming back, because this is a month-long process. And if quick and easy and all uniformed really works for you, then go for it. I need all the textures and colors and differences in order for me to be like very interested, because I said this in another video. It's like, you know how like they say you eat with your eyes first? Well, for me, I journal like with my eyes first. So it has to be very aesthetically pleasing to me in order for me to like go at it. So that's what I'm doing. And you will see a running theme. I already mentioned that, where I do a lot of tearing of paper. I love to tear cardstock, and I really do like it at corners, and I'm trying to do very different colors. So like here, I have more of a like plaid look going on. My previous pages, it was more dark, more black. So just things of that nature. And then washi is a great tool to utilize as well. And I am going to use washi to block off these pages. Here's one of my blunders. This is a new washi. I don't know if it came that way or not, but every single time I peeled a piece off of that, it just shredded. So I had to nix that washi and go with a different washi, which made me very upset. But I end up liking how it looks anyways. But that was one of the things that made this, you know, the process a little longer, because I must have fooled with that washi for like 5 minutes. But washi is a great way and a great tool to utilize in your any kind of journaling, really. And I'm using it to block it off. So I cut my pages in half, so you have 4 individual blocks. But again, because I want it to be aesthetically pleasing, and you're going to view both of these pages at once, even though they signify a different day, I want all 4 blocks to be kind of uniformed. So I themed the whole 2 pages, a coffee theme, of course, because that's one of my favorite things in the world. And I love how it turned out. I love how it all pulls together, but yet they're individual days. So those are things that I'm going to do. So even though I may have 4 days on a page, I'm still going to tie them together because I want it to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. If I had one day flowers, one day coffee, one day motorcycles, and one day pumpkins, it might look way too busy and it draws your eye in all different places. So I made sure that I used very similar colors and one theme, even though it's all different days. So those are just some of the things that I'm going for. And then also another thing that I really want to really put in my gratitude journal is some larger cut, like either die cuts or printables, and doing the actual journaling on the printable, so that I'm not using tip outs or I'm not journaling on the page, but I'm actually journaling on the picture or printable or die cut that I'm laying down as the day. I really want to incorporate some of that. I really think it'll bring a different kind of texture and element to my gratitude journal. So I have so much fun things planned in my head, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this all come together. And I'm really hoping that it inspires you, or maybe that you can see me do something and it'll give you a little idea to use in your own gratitude journal, because I know so many of you are doing this for the month of November as well. So if you're interested in maybe kind of doing this together in a similar way, please don't hesitate for a second to leave me comments down below asking something of me that maybe you want to see, or how I can incorporate in mine, or give me ideas. I just love hearing you guys' feedback. It really blesses me. I would love to hear what you guys think, or maybe some of the things that you're doing in your own gratitude journal. And if you do follow me over on my Facebook group, which you totally should, I do Facebook Live and do all kinds of different things on there every Tuesday, 10 a.m. And we just have fun over there. But if you do follow me there, or if you don't, you can, because it's linked down below. Please, please, please post your pictures of your gratitude journal on my Facebook group. I would love, I mean love, to see what you're doing in your journal. I love seeing you guys' work. You guys are so creative, and I get ideas from you guys. So I just feel like we can just share together, and that would be such a blessing, and I would have total gratitude for that. Okay, guys, I feel like I have just talked your ear off. I'm very excited, as you probably can tell, for my gratitude journal this month. I'm very excited. I think this is such a blessing to even be able to use your creative, just your creative spark to just to be able to put down what you're thankful for, what you have gratitude for, and to really focus in on that and just really hone in. And when you really concentrate on how blessed you are despite all of the crazy things, and yes, I know it's very crazy out there, it just changes your perspective, and it lightens your heart. It just makes you feel so better. At least it does for me. And that is really what I'm hoping my gratitude journal continues to do through the whole month of November. And I hope when December comes, I go into December with a completely different outlook on things. So that is my hope. That's what I want to inspire everybody else, and I'm trying to inspire myself with the same things. So I really hope that you enjoy this process. I really hope that it does inspire you. If you are new here because you're looking for gratitude tips or just to get inspiration and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell so that you get notifications when I upload more gratitude journal things. And I do all different kinds of journals here as well. So guys, as always, please take care of you. Know that I care about you, and know that I am really, really, really thankful for each and every one of you. You guys really are my Lovie tribe. So till next time, guys, stay creative and journal what you love.